This right here is the WEN Oscillating Spindle Sander. This is a noise test, so it's actually not a very loud tool overall. It's pretty quiet overall for what it is, which is really nice. On the front, we've got all the storage pieces for these base plates like that. On the back, we've got the cord, which isn't super long. It's about a 6-foot cord, but we have our rubber drums. We've got our tool with a nice slot. Nice thing about this tool is there's slots for everything, so you're not gonna misplace a tool. You will just have to have your sandpaper off to the side, but what you can do is you could also store some sandpaper on the rubber if you want to. On the top here, you can grab your tool to remove the nut, and it's nice to have a nice designated tool. Pretty quick removal. Once your nut's off, you can pull off the washers, and then you can pull this off. And then from there, you can interchange any size that you want with any base plate that you want. And it's nice to be able to have many different options. This is a solid hobbyist tool, solid tool for woodworkers, but if you were trying to do production or need an assembly line, this probably would not be great. The stroke is not going to be large enough that it's going to remove material as quick as an industrial one, and it'll wear out sandpaper more. But for most people, for me, for woodworking, this is plenty good enough for the needs that I have. And what I actually did is got 2 of these instead of one super nice production one, because I don't use them to remove a ton of material, but what I do use them for is shaping different radiuses of things. So I don't have to change out the drums because I've got 2 different radiuses going at all times. And so I've never had any trouble with the motor or anything like that. It's always run. I've run this up for 15-20 minutes at a time. I've had this one for a couple months and this one for a couple years now, and they're both going really good. The dust collection in the back does have a smaller hose size, so it won't fit to like a normal shop vac, like a 2-inch. You're gonna need to get a smaller adapter, which is okay, but something to keep in mind. And it really does have a pretty good downdraft when connected. So I connect a shop vac to this a lot of times, and it really removes dust pretty stinking well for what it is. I think part of that is because it's just removing wood in this one location, and it's tight enough tolerances that that downdraft is really strong when you have it connected to dust collection.